everyone. Welcome back. I'm here today working on changing out a Mcann's pump. Gotta pull out the power, but this is a Mcann's pump assembly. It's connected to on the inlet side of the water filter system, which is up here. I'm gonna try and let you take a look at the pressures here. See, the pressures are pretty low. They're at 40, and usually when the water is turned on or a machine pulls water, it'll go below 40. So that's way too low. The pressure is way too low for the operation of a Slurpee and soda machine. So what I had to do temporarily was I put it in bypass mode. That's the bypass valve. Usually that valve right here is off, but I have it in the on position just to give it a little more power, pressure as a temporary fix until I can replace the Mcann's pump assembly. This pump assembly, what it does is this regulates the pressure in between 40 psi to up to 100 psi. So with our pressures low up here, right now you can see they're below 40. This pump is necessary. What I believe is that this pump has burned out. The actual pump motor has burned out, and it's no longer turning on when it reaches below 40 psi. So each time this goes below 40 psi, this should kick back on, and it hasn't been doing it. So they've been having issues with their soda and Slurpee equipment. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this set up to replace this pump assembly, and then we'll go from there. This is held in by 4 screws. It's, as you can see, it's wall mounted, so I'm just loosening up the screws now to get better access to it. I had to shut the water down temporarily until after I get this out, and that way it will not have any pressure on it once I get it disassembled. There we go. That's the whole assembly. Right now I'm just going to open up the relief valve. Relief valve is right here in the front, just to relieve any pressure that might have been on it. This also has a inlet line. The inlet line is right here, going into the pump, and then it comes out of the pump right here, and then goes into through the outlet valve, and this is that relief valve that I was talking about right here. So all the pressure is off of that. So what you have to do is This is the outlet line right here, and I'm gonna cut this line and then reconnect it with a 17.0 clamp, Oetiker clamp, or you can use a screw-on clamp. I usually use Oetiker clamps with these. A little better security to keep the water lines from leaking. So I'm going to go ahead and get set up to do that. Disconnect the outlet line and the inlet line, and then we'll get the new one put in and see how that goes. Okay, I separated the inlet line right here. I'm just gonna cut this outlet line, and then we can get the new fitting on there. And again, this is a power pump. It's power for set up for 120 volts. So just a pretty basic 120 volt booster pump. This is the old one. I'm gonna go ahead and reconnect the new one and then mount it. Then we'll see what we get. Give me a moment. Okay. This is the new pump right here. Get my inlet side put in first. There we go. Okay, got that fitting in there now. See if I can get it lined up and mount it first. On the other end of this, on that outlet side, it's just a 3/8 barb fitting. So you can usually connect that with a screw clamp or a Oetiker clamp, size 17. They're usually written down like 17.0 or just 17. These are the size 17 Oetiker clamps. All right, I'm gonna see if I can get that water on. Now I'm gonna turn the water on and then see if we get any, make sure there's no leaks, and go from there. Okay, got a little bit of a leak there. Let me just work through this here and see if I can get this locked down to see where the leak is actually coming from. Give me a second. Looks like it was that was operator error. I left the vent valve open. Sorry about that. Let me just make sure that's all cleaned up. I left the vent valve open that I was showing you earlier on this new one, so it was leaking out of there. That's my fault. But it's always good to check for leaks. Okay. All right, I have my inlet side on. I'm gonna go ahead and turn on my outlet side. I opened up that vent valve briefly just to make sure it still has water pressure in it. And now I'm gonna go ahead and plug in this pump. And we're still below 40, so the pump really should kick in right away to boost that water pressure. There we go. Okay, so now it's a little noisy, but I want to show you now the pump is going to keep pumping until this pressure builds up to around between 60 or 80 psi. So I'm going to wait and make sure that that pump kicks in when it's supposed to. I'm going to shut off the bypass, and then you'll see the water pressure build up, and then it should shut off between 60 or 80 psi. I got a little rattling noise that I'm going to tighten up the screws back there after I make sure that this pressure's up. And now, okay, it's getting good pressure. It's going to go up to 100. The max is 100, so it should cut out. There we go. So now we have excellent water pressure now. So that booster tank that I took out was bad. It was not coming on. As you can see, now we're back up to over 100, a little over 100 psi, and that's perfect for the Slurpee machines and the water, soda machines to function correctly. And I have my bypass valve is also shut off now, and we're still at 100 psi. So again, this is this episode was on the replacement of a Mcann's booster pump assembly, and it looks like we have this one all taken care of. I'm going to go ahead and close out from here. I appreciate you guys watching. I appreciate your support, and I'll look forward to seeing you on the next one. Thank you very much. Stay blessed.